My Genesis Works breakthrough speech. As a kid, I always knew that I would be great at something. I wasn't quite sure what it was, but I had an idea of what it might be, either robotics or some kind of sport. Growing up, I had a very strict and extremely religious upbringing, which oftentimes broke my confidence. When I got older, I ended up moving in with my father, and in a way, I kind of felt relieved. But soon after, I realized what I would be going through from then on. I was constantly bullied and made to feel less than from my peers, and almost completely destroyed my confidence. I also had a hard time managing my temper, which also led to other problems. Nevertheless, I always made sure that my studies were worked on and my sports was worked on also. My sophomore year came around and I was hit with the passing of my closest friends and then the passing of my beloved coach. After this, I began to feel very depressed and eventually numb to everything around me. I felt neglected by the adults in my life and I didn't care about school. So my grades weren't as good as I expected them to be. I didn't play so well in football because I didn't care about football as much. Bullying and fights continued, and I knew I needed to escape that environment. So so then I just moved to an independent study school. One day, I decided to go on a field trip to get away from school because I didn't want to do work anymore. And we ended up going to a technology place, and I got to program these drones, which reignited my passion for technology. A couple months later, I went on a field trip to Salesforce. Now that I already went to the field trip before that, I was truly like passionate about accomplishing my dreams. Upon entering the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, I was truly amazed. I heard that there was an intern my age that worked for them, and I was more than eager to meet them. To my surprise, I already knew this intern. Actually, he worked with her prior to this, a couple months prior at a camp. That whole day, I did everything to learn more about Genesys Works, Salesforce, and other opportunities. She informed me on how Genesys Works operated, how she got there, and how the steps she took to get into an internship. Later that day, I actually get a Snapchat message from her, from the intern. She ended up sending my information to Miss Chelsea, and I was very, very excited. I ended up getting an interview, and after the interview, I was beyond anxious. After weeks, I was just overthinking and trying to see if I did anything wrong. One day, I decided to check my email, and I did see the acceptance letter. I was beyond excited, and I was like just ecstatic. So now that I'm here, almost 7 weeks into Genesys Works summer training, Genesys Works has taught me so much, not only about the workplace and important skills, but about myself and things I never knew about myself. Genesys Works has reignited my passion, confidence, and other skills I almost forgot I had. Genesys Works did this by putting in the opportunity in front of me and helping me go get it. I hope a lot for the future, but what I really hope for is to make sure that the people who believed in me, including Genesys Works, are glad that they believed in me. I want to be able to exceed everyone's expectations and accomplish my goals. Thank you.